stop playing the catch-up game. Like, if you want to be able to be consistent in your quiet time, then just stop trying to check a box, catch up on your old readings because you've been late. Just do it. Like, reset. You don't have to like think that you need to have it all together and like, you know, you're catching up on your Bible reading plan and then you end up having a mountain of Bible reading to catch up in order to get to where you're supposed to be. Just reset. Nobody's keeping record, just you. And honestly, that just makes things a little bit more difficult for yourself because you're holding yourself to unrealistic. Like, it's not realistic to just be like, oh, okay, I missed 7 days, so now I need to catch up on 7 days reading. And so just skip to where you're supposed to be, or just recognize that you don't have to do a mountain of reading in order to catch up. Just reset to where you're supposed to be, or reset back to where you're at and just go at it incrementally rather than overloading yourself and trying to. Here's why I say that. I just went on vacation last week and I had an entire like just week where I wanted to just get away, enjoy time with my family. And it was difficult for me to have morning time because we weren't in our regular routines. We were traveling a lot. We had other plans with, you know, vacation and things like that. And so getting in my consistent reading that I'm supposed to be doing just wasn't realistic. So here's what I did. I just did what I could, right? Be consistent, be faithful in what you can do, and then just figure it out from there. You don't have to be so like, I think that's the issue that a lot of us have, is we think we need to, like, we're not faithful to God if we're not doing exactly what we said we were going to do, specifically in regards to our Bible reading. I think faithfulness has to do with like with what you're given and with what's allowed, just recognizing the chaos of life, still choosing to be faithful with what you can do and what is given to you. And so that's what I chose to do. I said, okay, well, you know, I've built in some buffer. So again, that's also part of just being realistic with your quiet times. I built in time in my quiet time reading schedule that I have 2 days off on Saturday and Sunday where I'm not following my Bible reading plan. In fact, those are the times that I should be catching up with my Bible reading times. And so I had even though I had a whole week off, because I had those buffer days, I was able to catch up on reading. And then I was only like 1 day behind yesterday, but it was manageable enough. It was 4 chapters where I can really dive deep, I can really read, I can study, and that was enough for me to catch up. And so I just want to encourage you, right? Like, my whole point that I'm trying to make here is, how do you be consistent in your quiet time? Well, don't overload yourselves. Just reset to where you're supposed to be if you get behind. And then be realistic. Like, if you need to, build in some buffer times to where you're not just like every single day hard grinding. Like, build in some days where you can catch up on reading, or build in some days where the reading load is a little bit light. At the end of the day, we're just trying to be faithful. And so do what's realistic, reset, and then just surrender it. You know, like, if you do miss a week, like, don't beat yourself up about it. Confess it to God. Say, God, like, man, I prioritized something else in front of you, and I'm sorry for falling short of my desire to be consistent in this Bible reading. And then let it go. Receive His forgiveness, and then choose today to be faithful. So I know that was quick, but it was just a thought that I had on my mind that I'm like, man, I feel like for me, if there's somebody who's out there who relates to that, they need to hear that today. You don't got to, in your 365 day Bible reading plan, you don't have to like read a buttload just to catch up. Just reset to where you're supposed to be, and then go back when you're done with the plan, you know, so that way you're not just overweighted with just like this need to catch up, you know. So anyways, thanks for watching this video. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.